play the Arlington Spy Ponders. Lexington currently sits at 0-4, while Arlington is 1-2. Lexington is trying to respond from a pretty large loss last week. We'll see if they have any tricks up their sleeve. While we wait for kickoff, Lexington needs to throw the ball better. Last week they had a lot of good runs, specifically by their quarterback, Mason Hatfield. Lexington is kicking off left to right. The Spy Ponders have Stratus Awad set to return, along with Adam Lee. And here's the kickoff. Awad has it. He's running up, and he's brought down at the 26-yard line. Arlington takes the field at the 26, looking to improve on last week's game as well, where they were blown out by Woburn. Though in week 1, they beat Cambridge Ringe in Latin 48-12, so they have potential to score a lot of points. The quarterback has the ball on the side. He gained about 3 yards on the carry. That's Tyler Callahan, the captain of our Arlington Spy Ponders. Arlington's taken over. It's 2nd and 7. Ball's on the 29-yard line. Callahan's going to take the snap. Lynch ran the ball to the right for no gain. Lexington defense has been stout. They've given up 3 yards on the first 2 plays. The scoreboard said the ball is on the 31, but it's on the 29. Callahan's in shotgun, and he hands it off, and they're tackled for a loss of 1. So 3rd and 8, or 4th and 8. I guess they're punting. It didn't look like they were punting there for a second. All right, the punt's going to be by Henry Burns. And Mason Hatfield set to return the ball. The punt by Burns is kicked all the way down to the 35, bounces to the 30. Hatfield has the ball, runs left, breaks a few tackles, and he's brought down after a gain of 7 yards. Two minutes off the clock for Arlington's first drive. We'll see who's playing quarterback for Lexington, because at the end of the last game, Hatfield stopped playing, and they went with another quarterback, Aiden Lynch. Lexington starts off at the 39-yard line. Ball's handed to Hatfield. Hatfield runs to the left, and he gains 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry, so it's 2nd and 5. Solid run by Hatfield. Ran around the left tackle. And so Charles Maberty is in at quarterback, and he pitches it to Hatfield, who's going to the right sideline, and it looked like a stiff arm, but Hatfield didn't stiff arm him. I don't know what happened there. But he gained a first down. He's at the 49-yard line for Lexington. I don't know what happened there. That definitely wasn't a stiff arm. He made no contact with him. QB sneak up the middle. Oh, and he goes left. Forward progress had him to the 50. So let's see if they stick with that. Yeah, they're marking it down at the 49. Gained a half yard. Mabry's in shotgun with Hatfield next to him. Back to pass. And he throws very, very low to Keegan Thorani. So now it's 3rd and 10. I'd say 9.5, but we'll see what Lexington can dial up here on the 3rd and long. The snap to Mabry. He's back to throw. Sees Hatfield in the flat. He runs. Let's see if he can get by number 19. And he does with a stiff arm. And he got the first down. An 11-yard gain by Hatfield. That was a big play for Lexington. They're on Arlington's side of the field. Let's see what they can do with it. QB's into the flat. He's looking to throw. And he's going deep. Got the receiver. Missed him. Felipe was wide open. Ball was overthrown. 2nd and 10 on the 41-yard line. Mabry's in the shotgun. He looks back. He's going to, narrowly avoids a sack and another one. And he's finally brought down at the 48-yard line. Now it's 3rd and 16. Lexington has the ball. They're still on the Arlington side of the field, but barely. That was a rather large loss on the sack. They're in the shotgun again. Hatfield as the running back. Mabry as quarterback. Oh, Arlington jumped off sides. I don't know if they call it encroachment in high school or just offsides, but they jumped the snap, and it was 3 of them. 3 D linemen. So they make up the yards on the sack, almost. Oh, and now we are joined by Ann.
Hey, Devin, how are you? I'm a little bit late to the party this evening, but looks like we're off to a great start here.
Oh, yeah. They're making progress. Few first downs on long 3rd downs.
Ah, well, that's nice. Good.
Flag. I believe it was a delay of game. Oh, illegal shift.
Oh, okay. Getting some good calls then tonight, huh?
Oh, yeah, the refs are working hard.
Okay, all right.
I didn't catch who shifted. I think it was number 4. My guess is there were too many wide receivers lined up on the line of scrimmage.
I say he's a receiver, so that's possible.
All right, well, they're still on the Arlington side of the field, but barely. 3rd and 16, or 17. He's in the shotgun looking back, and he throws a little screen pass to Hatfield. Hatfield's going, and I think he's got the first down at least. Oh, he's short a yard.
Oh,
And there's a flag.
there's a flag, but that second effort, let's depend on what that flag was.
I think it was a block in the back.
That'll not work for us.
I think. There was only a blocker in the defensive back, so I don't know what else they would call.
Yeah, it was on the far side of the field, so hard for us to see over here, but he was coming up on that first down for sure.
Yeah, block in the back.
Back in the back, yeah.
And there goes that run.
All right, well, that maybe is just a warm-up there for Hatfield stretching his legs. Let's see if we can't do that one again.
What do we got, 3rd and 30?
It looks...
3rd and 32?
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, I don't know. There seems to be a little bit of back and forth going on here on the field of where we're going to line up.
Why did they gain yards on a penalty?
I know, when we're still in Arlington territory. Okay, so 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 now.
Okay,
After a
well, that
block
was
in the back.
interesting.
Okay.
We're gonna review that later, find out what happened there. But we're 3rd and 10
All right,
in
the
motion.
snap. Back to throw. He's rolling right.
I got a flag.
There's a hold.
for sure.
Throwing, picked. Oh, he caught it. Interception. Oh.
He was out of bounds, maybe there.
I don't know about that. His feet were in.
Couldn't kind of tell. It looked like a lot of activity going on with these.
Yeah. There was a hold by Lexington.
With the line here.
At least one hold.
It's at least one, yes.
Yes. It's tough when you have a scrambling QB and you're trying to avoid pressure from every single defensive lineman. So eventually there will be a hold. And now we have
Now it seems like we've
a 3rd and 35.
Right. We've made up for that yardage we
Yeah.
didn't get before.
Yeah, I don't know what Lexington can do to get this first down.
Well, let's see what they're going to pull out here.
Every throw, with the exception of one, has been a screenplay.
Okay, maybe they did a bit of this last week. They have both of their quarterbacks lining up there. Yes, not two quarterbacks at the same time. Yes, that was misleading. That did not.
But no, last week it started with Hatfield
Yes.
as the QB, then they swapped it at the end.
Yes, for Charles Mabardi, who also plays
Mabardi.
quarterback. So they had them both in together, kind of lining up, and just maybe kind of, a little bit of guesswork as to who was going to throw the ball
Yeah.
downfield.
All right. So
Okay.
Lexington will certainly be punting.
Okay, on 4 and 29 here.
And is it Bo Burnett, the punter?
I think that sounds about right, yeah.
All right. Bo Burnett's back to punt. And Arlington has 2 punt returners. Looks like Lynch.
Oh.
Punt's blocked.
Blocked a little
Still
bit.
gets to the 10. Oh.
Well,
It
maybe
wasn't as bad as it could have been.
No,
They
it
got the
definitely
ball to
was-
the
was tipped there a little bit, yeah.
36-yard line. It's rare that a punt gets somewhat blocked and still goes 25 yards.
Yeah, so it looks like they're going to give it to him on the 30, their own 36.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
All right, so Callahan's back. He's Arlington's captain on offense. Callahan takes the snap, hands it. Oh, no, he keeps the ball, and he runs to the outside. He has a little
outside.
room. Gain 2 yards. So it should be 2nd and 8. Callahan wearing the now popular ninja headband style. You can see it dangling out of the back of his helmet.
Oh, I like it. That's a.
Oh, yeah, they just banned it in the NBA this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we have it here.
Yeah, I guess in the high school ranks you're allowed to use it. I don't know if I'd wear that, though. I feel like you get tackled by it.
Well, that's the rules, right? If you can grab it, then.
Oh, you can take it.
Sure.
All right, so Callahan takes a snap. He steps back, and he throws
that
it
is an arm.
way over
Wow.
the receiver.
I mean, the good news there is if he's got to go downfield, he's got it in him.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
he can throw it. And Henry Burns looks fast, but he missed him by 15 yards.
Easily.
Callahan really put a lot into that, though. You could see his body dipped. It looked like his elbow and his knee were about to hit. Lexington has not given up a lot of long run plays, and last week I know that was an issue. They were gashed in the running game.
They were. They were, they were definitely coming up short. Not for lack of trying, though.
Oh,
So
no.
here we go.
Here's Callahan. Throws it. Oh, dropped by number 9. Kanye Lynch dropped the ball. He's also their primary punt returner.
Okay.
Callahan had Lynch, though. He was open, and he got it right in his hands, and he dropped it. Burns is back to punt, with Hatfield set to return. Burns has a snap, and he's set to punt, and some pressure, and he gets it down to the 30. Hatfield's taking the ball at the 30, and he's already down to the 45. It was a nice return, 15-yard return.
That was nice. Fielded that ball pretty well and came back.
Yeah, that was a hell of a bounce. That was more of a shortstop rather than a punt returner.
It was.
Yeah, that was a low bounce.
It goes right into, you want your kids to be multi-sport athletes,
Exactly,
right?
exactly. Got to play the infield. I feel like the last successful quarterback here played shortstop as well.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right about that. Sal Freely, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Mabardi takes snap, and he hands it to Hatfield, and he has open field, and he wow, that was a stiff arm.
That was. Gets out to, looks like Arlington 49 or 48 there, yeah?
7 yards.
Nice pickup there. And that was a nice play.
Yeah.
From last week, it looks like they've tightened some things up here on Lexington.
Yeah, that was a tricky run, too. That was interesting. All right, Mabardi takes a snap in the shotgun. He rolls left. He's looking to throw. There's a flag, and my guess is that on the defense?
Oh, I don't know. Lexington is clapping here, but
Yeah.
they stopped the play.
Yeah,
so
that's what I don't get.
not really sure.
There must have been contact.
Okay. Yep, and they're going to give
Well, first
5
down.
yards to Lexington here.
So Lexington has the ball on the 44-yard line, I believe, or 43.
Yep, about the 43-yard line. They have it.
All right, Mabardi's in the backfield. Takes a snap. Keeps it. Runs up the middle. Tackled. Pretty strong hit by Adam Lee. But, man, he ran over him. He ran over Lee.
So you thought it was going to be the same play that they ran before with the option to hand off to Hatfield, but then he kept it and kind of tucked inside behind a blocker.
Yeah, it was a smart play. I'm assuming he has the choice to do whichever he'd like to do. So.
Well, that's a good read on the field.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of what they were struggling with last week.
All right, now
With
it's an
Mabardi.
option. And he's
Okay.
got room. He's down the sideline. I think he, got brought down at, what, the 11-yard line? Or the
looks-
8?
Looks to be, well, he's inside the 20 for sure.
Oh, 15.
It was that number 11 there on Lexington is Keegan Tremonti. Did I say it?
Tremonti.
Tremonti. I forgot. That came out
don't-
wrong. I
well,
feel like
I
I've
was
said it
sa-
before and that was wrong.
I was saying Thurani.
Okay.
So. All right, Mabardi with the snap. He's back, and he's throwing. He throws it to Hatfield, who has the ball on the right,
got
and he's
some-
in.
He's got the real
He's
estate.
in. Touchdown.
Dives right for the pylon and takes it into the end zone. Nice job. That is a touchdown for Lexington.
Lexington is now leading Arlington Spy Ponders 6-0 with the extra point upcoming. 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Well, that was nice. Let's see what they do here with this extra point.
Yeah, these can be difficult.
think we're going to kick it here.
High
Snap.
snap. Down the middle.
And beautiful. Splits them.
All right, 7-0 Lexington over the Arlington Spy Ponders. Lexington set to kick it off to Arlington.
Beautiful. With just over 5 minutes to go in the first quarter here.
Yeah, Lexington's offense seems to be running a lot better than it was last week.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there, Devin. They look like a lot tighter. They're reading, some of the players were saying like they were having trouble kind of reading where to go, or maybe they just weren't thinking, or they're kind of pulling together as a team. They are a new team with a new coach, and it takes some time, to kind of make that all that rhythm. So I think they're finding their way.
Oh yeah, and when coaches change, obviously it's a big transition specifically for the players, especially the ones that have been there for a while.
Sure, absolutely. And I always say it's an opportunity for growth, right? When things change, it's always an opportunity, but sometimes it's not always smooth. So pulling it together here and looking pretty strong. And Lexington's getting ready here. Kick off to Arlington.
Oh, we have the freshman kicker is explicitly the kicker. All right, he kicks it deep.
Okay.
Arlington gets the ball at the 15-yard line. They're running. They're at the tackled at the 25.
Yeah, about the 25, 26 over there. He's brought down a pretty strong tackle going on there.
Yes.
So when the kicker for Lexington, he's a freshman, you said.
Yeah. Lucas, that is a name that I will not attempt until I'm told how to pronounce it.
I think it's Fasaza.
Yeah, I'm an Irish kid. I don't know how to say those names.
That's what I'm going with. if you believe in it, if you're confident when you say it, people believe you. So I'm gonna sell it.
Oh, that is a tight offensive formation.
It is. Clustered up there. Let's see if they make anything happen up the middle, and just a pile of really moving a few yards.
Yeah, Callahan was tackled by 5 Lexington Minutemen.
Yeah.
It's hard to run the ball successfully when you don't have any wide receivers on the field.
Yeah.
Literally none. They were all on the line.
Yeah, I didn't notice specifically that, but I did notice they were all crunched up together.
Oh
there,
yeah,
Devin.
no, it's not hard to read a play like that.
You'll see my very technical analysis of the football game here, crunched up, Devin.
Well, here we go. No more. Same thing.
Yeah, still crunched up.
And the ball was snapped to the running back, actually.
Up the center, he gets, I don't know, maybe a yard or two. Doesn't get too much there.
He gained 2 yards, and that was Kanye on the carry. Yeah. How long has Kanye been popular as a rapper? Could he have been named after Kanye West?
I think it's possible.
Yeah. When did? Yeah, I think it
because
actually is.
You've got, freshmen through seniors out there, so you've got,
That's scary.
Wait, yeah.
That's scary.
All right.
And now artists from my generation are kids are, oh boy.
Imagine how I feel, Devin.
Callahan has the ball, and he's running for the first down, and I think he may have been short.
Yeah, I think so. Pushed out of bounds by 18.
Oh, they're giving it to him.
They are. Okay.
That looked like one that should have been measured at least. I don't get why they didn't measure that. The ball, he ran, that was really close.
There's a couple of things here, There's some liberties tonight.
Yeah, it looks like, it's what is it, 50 degrees out?
Yeah, I was going to say, you think the chilly weather is a factor?
I think they're running the clock a bit. Well, Callahan's back there. They have wide receivers this time.
Yes, they do.
Quarterback has kept it. He rolled left. Oh, he has a lot of room. He's gone. Touchdown.
He's gone.
Oh, wait, 20. Yeah, he's gone. Touchdown by Callahan. Arlington is within 1 point. That was a small hole, too, and he just really got through there quick.
That was.
That actually wasn't bad defense by Lexington, and he just really exploded. That is much faster than I thought he was.
I think, he had another gear in there that we didn't see.
Yeah.
Till just then.
He's been running into Lexington defenders the entire game so far. So
that'll slow you down.
Yes. All right, so Henry Burns is here to kick the extra point. Lexington was offsides. I guess they're not throwing a flag. It was good anyway.
Okay, and they'll get the point tie game here with 3:11 to go in the first quarter.
Yep.
Everybody's at 7.
7-7. We have this awkward time where they're just preparing to kick the ball off, but nobody's on the field.
Yeah.
But that was a relatively efficient drive at the end there by Arlington. I mean, the first 4 plays they got 3 yards, and then the last one they got 65.
Yeah, it just, as long as you wind up in the end zone, it doesn't
That's
always
true.
matter how many yards you get, right? So
Exactly. So this is the first kickoff Lexington has received since the opening kickoff. Let's see if Hatfield can make some moves and get more than the 15 yards he got on the first one.
see, they're all getting ready. We've got cheerleaders on both sides.
Oh yeah,
Staying
the
warm.
visiting cheerleaders are here.
Okay,
All right, Burns is set to kick it off.
there's the whistle.
Here we go.
That's a good kick.
Yeah,
All right,
takes it, and he's got some room on the left side.
he does.
Oh, yeah, he's getting down to the
Good return here.
yeah, he got to the 45-yard line.
That is a great return. Oh, is that Lucci Filippi. Luch has made some great plays in the
Has
past
he?
couple of games.
Okay,
Did I say that right?
I believe so.
Okay.
I'm not sure. That's why I was letting you take the
Oh,
stab
okay.
at it.
Well, and sometimes I hear some of the players say some of the names, so I have a little
well,
bit of a.
That's helpful.
But I sometimes maybe I mishear and I make it up too. So I always want to
Well,
double check myself on the name.
You are more well equipped to take the guess than I am. I have a question for you. You would know better than me. When did Lexington change their helmets?
Ooh, that is a good question.
Because I really like the cursive.
I don't know. Oh boy, we
Callahan,
thought we had something there, but
Lost. No, he got back to the line of scrimmage.
you did. I don't know. I'll tell you. I think when I was here, Devin,
Mm-hmm.
I think we had a
T-shirts?
yeah. I don't think we had helmets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now they care about concussions.
Right? I think you just, you get the one with the least amount of scratches on it. You were excited about it.
I had one. I found one in my parents' basement recently, and I can't believe I wore that at one point in my life.
Yeah, some of the older helmets are a little interesting to look at.
Yeah. All right, well, Hatfield has carry, and he's gone. He has first down and then some. He's going to the left, and he's broken another tackle. That's 3 broken tackles, and he got to Arlington's 39-yard line.
That was a nice run there.
Gain of 18, I think.
That was a good run.
Yeah, he is
great,
agile.
Yeah, he is, and he has been a great running back. He's been in at quarterback, but he really is a great running back. So I'm glad to see that they're utilizing him in both positions, and that Charles Mombardi can step up here and take over quarterback when he's handing it off.
Yep, Mombardi's taking the snap. He's back to throw, and he's airing it out, and he is
Yes,
wide
he
open.
is.
There we go.
That was a beautiful pass.
Touchdown,
And
Lexington.
I think that is Lucci once again.
Yeah.
Beautiful spin move for the extra 5 into the end zone. Nicely done.
Oh, yeah. That was a Madden spin move right there.
It was. He learned that not on the field,
Yeah.
but in a video game.
That's
Devin.
the
He
circle
just where
button.
yeah, that's the circle button. Yes, that was nice. That was a nice pass.
That was a great throw.
Beautiful catch.
He had both receivers wide open there, but the throw was perfect.
It really was.
The extra point, it's up, and it's good.
Excellent.
See, that's what happens when you have a player that's only a kicker.
That's yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All they do is kick.
That is.
They get the extra points.
They focus.
Oh,
They
yeah.
get to focus. That's right. Unless you're Kostowski.
Yeah, then you
have
then you
trouble.
get IR'd with a hip
Right.
in quotation marks.
Right. It's an injury.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Belichick likes him too much. to make him look bad, so
Yeah.
he IR'd him. That would be my opinion.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know.
nice. And we're all polite. We all understand, and we're going to give it to him.
Oh, yeah. And I just realized I'm wearing my sunglasses.
Oh, I thought you were just trying to be super cool. Then.
No, they're prescription, and I forgot
No.
I have them on.
Nope, okay.
Now I can't see. All right, here we go.
All right, you're back in business.
I'm
All
back
right.
in business. Eyeballs are in.
Okay.
And it's still the first quarter, and it's 14-7. This has been a slower moving game.
It has. It's there seems to be in between plays. There's some there's some extended time here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 1:34 here in the first quarter. Lexington kicks off. That is an end over end all the way back to the bobbled at the 17-yard line in
and he's
Arlington,
gone.
but he's gone. He does
Wow.
not care. He just took that and ran through.
That's Marquise Jean-Jacques with the touchdown. Wow.
Wow, that was,
Man.
never let your head get in the way of anything. He bobbled that ball and picked it
Yeah.
right up and ran it all the way back for a touchdown.
Nobody touched him.
No.
He ran straight. He didn't even have to make any moves. I don't know what happened there. That was a breakdown.
That was. Lexington will want to talk about that.
Yeah. Well, they can watch the LexMedia coverage.
They can.
And see the replay.
And say, geez. What did Ann and Devin have to say about that?
Mute
Wow.
it. Mute it. You don't want to hear us. The lights are poorly placed on this side.
Oh, yes, you're right. They are right in the middle of our uprights there, aren't they?
Yep,
Oh,
and he missed it.
that's-
Oh, he got it. No, he missed
Oh.
it, yeah.
Yeah, it almost was going there. But
Yeah, it's a tough angle to see.
it is. We do have our Friday night lights are blocking our uprights down there on the far end of the field.
Yeah, this isn't a Texas field. These
Right.
are portable lights. We have an intruder into our booth.
That's exactly. Exactly.
The Lexington on-field announcer, Chuck Shaw, who's celebrating his 20th anniversary as the on-field host. He's also my uncle, unfortunately.
Now, Devin. Devin, I've known your uncle since before you were born.
Okay, well, I feel terribly for
So
you.
who gets the chip here? Is it you or is it me? I don't know.
You
Yeah.
get it. You get it. The misery chip.
A misery chip. Good. So Lexington up by 1 here with 1:21 left to go in the first quarter. Arlington kicks off and boots
Ooh.
it here.
That was a line drive.
Yes, it was. Some
Yeah,
scrambling
he's got a
going
little.
on.
Oh, nope, he's tripped up there.
Okay,
Oh,
and that's
wow.
Ethan with a spin move, reversing fields here.
He's going to do it again.
I don't know what's okay.
Oh, there we go. That was a tough hit there at the end.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
well,
he's
yeah.
limping a little bit there.
Yeah,
I think
the-
he got hit pretty good.
Yeah, the guy went helmet right to his chest. I don't think you're supposed to lead with your helmet like that.
And I think you're not. I think they frown upon that now.
You know, again, these refs are burying their whistles. Which is fine.
Which is fine. Well, you just want everybody's neck to be okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe on those ones you should throw the flag. All right, Lexington's back, taking over at the 36-yard line.
36. Yeah. Let's see what they can do with this minute and 7
Back
here.
to throw again.
Okay, that's going to be
Lombardi's rolling left, and he's got at least the first down.
He
Gain of
does.
11.
nicely done.
Yeah, to the 47-yard line. Nice run.
Good, steps out of bounds, stops the clock, and they've got about 57 seconds left.
Oh, yeah.
No, smart ball there.
Lexington's having their way in the run game. Ooh.
They do. They seem a little bit tighter today, I have to say.
Yeah,
They
they definitely do.
seem like they've got.
And another ninja headband. Look at, they're popular. They're everywhere, hanging out the back of his helmet.
You better be careful.
I know. All right, Lombardi in the backfield, rolling right, looking to throw the ball downfield. It looks like he may. Ooh.
Oh my goodness, that was an excellent catch there by Ethan.
Yeah. And,
And I can't pronounce Ethan's last name. I apologize, Ethan, because you drive my son to school every day.
It's the personal touch.
Well, that was a great catch, Ethan.
I know it was. And his own teammate may have tackled him.
It was tight right there on the sideline.
Yeah. Lombardi takes it, rolls left, and he's looking to throw, and he is Ethan again.
It's Ethan almost
He got the first
down there. Second effort might have got him just over the first down. Excellent.
I think so. The refs walking a tight row. Oh, there we go. Got the first down.
Okay.
Ooh, I think. What are they doing?
Have a little chat here.
That's the first down.
Oh,
there we go.
There we go. Now we're moving chains. Okay. Okay.
Come on, guys.
I heard your Uncle Chuck announcing that.
Yeah,
Good. And the
ooh.
pitch is out to Hatfield. He's going to go wide on the right and cut back. And he's going to cut back again and get into about, looks like the 18.
Yeah, and he was tackled by Adam Lee, who was just lucky to stay on his feet because he was getting juked everywhere there.
He was. So the time will expire here at the first quarter.
There we go, and Lexington's winning 14-13, up 1 point against the Arlington Spy Ponders.
All right, guys, we got to be smarter about what we bite on, okay? I want everyone to go outside. We're going to run Red Rover on 3.
What about you, Tony?
I'm going to run around in circles, flat my arms, and make engine noises like this.
When it comes to playing, we kids are the pros.
We're eating right, too.
We fuel up to play 60.
If your school doesn't have a program, be a leader. Start one.
Click today and join the movement.
We are about to start the second quarter. Again, Lexington's leading 14-13. Lexington has the ball. How quickly we forget what's happening around us. Lombardi's in shotgun with Hatfield behind him. 3 receivers out left, 1 to the right. Lombardi takes the snap, and he takes it and rolls right. 1 tackle to beat for the edge, and he gets brought down. Gain of 5 yards.
Hey.
4 yards. He gained 4 yards.
Okay. Yeah, to jump out there for a second, we had to think we had T-shirts for the pep rally today that it was really like a wing and a prayer. We got those delivered this morning for the pep rally, so we were congratulating each other on that.
Oh, well, you got to go do that. How was the pep rally? Do you know?
It was the T-shirts were hit.
Ooh,
Lombardi
what
is
a
just
move.
dancing around here, and he'll get a couple of yards. But
yeah, this is tough to tell if he got the first down because the perspective from here is very challenging, but I think he got it. Again, it's very close if they don't give it to him. First down.
so because they can't put all the students in one room at the same time, they have 4 different pep rallies, one for each grade. So I may have missed the first pep rally, so my apologies to whoever had the pep rally first. You might have been without T-shirts. We'll make it up to you.
Yeah,
we'll make it up to you.
What can you do?
We'll make it up to them somehow. I don't know what yet, Devin. Maybe we'll drop off some apples. There he goes.
Takes the ball and
Hatfield is going in. Oh my God, he lost the ball in the end zone. Does he recover it?
He had scored before.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he had. I mean.
Okay.
Touchdown, Lexington. Hatfield with his second touchdown of the day.
Nicely done.
20-13, Lexington right now, waiting to kick the extra point. The freshman kicker's getting some work today.
That he is. That's good to get some snaps in a real game, you know?
Oh, yeah. And he has a leg on him.
He's getting it done.
Oh, yeah. Well, Lexington's now up 21-3 with a minute and a half down in the second quarter, or 13, excuse me, 21-13 with a minute and a half done in the second quarter. Arlington will be receiving the kickoff. Or got any big plans tonight? Friday night?
Well, I'll tell you, these you can't get any bigger than where I am right now.
That's
Kevin.
true. That's a good point.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Can't make it any bigger than this.
Nope.
Friday?
Friday Night Lights, high school football.
Absolutely. I actually just dropped my daughter off. They have the Pop Warner cheer competition tomorrow, so they have a pre-competition pizza party this evening.
Oh man, you know what I love doing before I do gymnastics? Pretty much
Eat pizza.
tons of it, all the pizza.
I thought it was a poor choice myself, Kevin, but no one listens to me.
Well, you believe in healthy eating.
I do. That's why I'm going to drop off apples for everybody. You know that. Taking away all the Kit Kats.
It is pretty much it feels like the first fall night. Last night was the preamble to
It
tonight,
was.
where it's a solid 50 degrees out. All right, Lexington's kicking it off, and the ball is to the right, and it's kind of in between. Goes out of bounds. We have a flag. I think the ball goes to the 35. I'm not sure what it is in high school, but that's the last thing you want to do in a kickoff.
Oh, they're coming back with the ball here, so maybe there was
They want to re-kick.
there was something happened before that. Let's see what
No, that was an illegal procedure. You have the option of selecting to have the ball kicked back to you, unless it's different in high school. Maybe the rules
Okay.
are different.
I was going to ask if you knew. I know that wasn't sure if the flag was because the ball was out of bounds.
Yeah, that's what
before
it is.
they
When
had a chance to field.
Suddenly, the lights have gone off.
And somehow,
No, it's fine.
oh, for the, I think, well, for the glare on the window, I think is, yeah.
the lights off are good. No, turn
Yeah,
it back off.
Yeah, there's some glare here with those
Turn
lights.
it off.
Okay, yeah, okay, we'll take
Here we
it.
go.
That your uncle is,
Yeah, they're
being
flipping
a
the-
trickster.
Yeah, turning the lights on and off on us. But you know what, Chuck? I like the lights off. Here we go. The kick right.
Oh, an onside
Oh.
kick and bounces right over him. They
Yeah.
fielded it back at the 27.
Yeah, now they're at the 40. That was actually, it worked out for them.
It did.
Yeah,
it
they get the
actually
ball
did.
at the 41-yard line. Arlington will begin, and we have their stud quarterback, Tyler Callahan, who's already broken a 65-yard run, getting the ball back. Let's see what Arlington can do here. Henry Burns is split out left. Callahan's taking the ball. He's running left, and he has gained 2 yards, and he was tackled by multiple Lexington defenders into the bench of the Arlington Spy Ponders. Second and 8.5, I'd go with.
I would agree.
Yeah. They're staring at Lexington's side of the field. Burns is going to the right side of the field. Let's see if Callahan rolls right and looks to throw it that way. That's what he's doing.
He's got some pressure, but
Yeah.
gets away from it.
Oh, what a block! Wow.
That was a
Arlington's
good block
wide
there.
receiver laid out the Lexington defender. That was my man Kanye Lynch with the brutal block.
That was your guy Kanye, huh?
I'm liking the name Kanye.
All
I
right.
really am.
We'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, well, if he's putting blocks out there like that, it's gonna be hard to miss. I don't know what the ref's doing. Some kind of sign language.
Well, he's pointing.
Yeah, I believe that was pretty obviously first down. I think he was having a animated conversation with Lexington's coach about the block.
Ah,
If I had to wager a guess, that's what I would say.
that's a good guess.
All right, Callahan's back. Everything's oh man, that is tricky to figure out.
Oh.
Nice tackle, and there's a helmet on the field.
Yep, and they're picking up.
Yeah.
Ethan lost his helmet on that tackle.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Don't lose your helmet.
So he's coming off the field because his helmet came off.
Yeah. Is it?
I think it's Zai. But, you know,
Zai.
I have to say last week, I think it was G.
Yeah.
Does that sound
G.
better?
I think
G?
G's right.
And I tell you, I've known Ethan since he's about 7 years old.
Last names are tough.
You think I'd get it?
I almost forget my mother's last name half the time.
No.
Callahan takes a snap and he's running up the
he's
middle
up
and
the
he's got
middle.
more room. Man, he is a bulldozer.
He is. He's brought down there. That
He
number
was by
10 and
Nick
59.
Nick Orff, I believe. I think it's Orff.
Or that one we got.
Yep. That's 3 letters in a row that I can figure out. But Callahan, man, he is hitting everybody when he runs. He is physical, and it looks like it's 3rd and little 2, a long 2.
Let's see what Lexington defense comes up with here.
They have it. Stopped them. Ooh, wait. Wow.
Oh, that's a second effort. That pile is moving.
Yeah.
Actually, it reminded me a little. There was a little rotation there
Yeah, I was gonna
in
say.
that pile.
Yeah, that was. It looked like the water gymnastics in the Olympics
Yeah.
there, or whatever it's called.
You know those things you used to jump on as a kid, where everybody would run around those big
Oh
things?
yeah. What are those?
It was one of those. Is what was I? If we only
Yep.
knew the name, Devin.
Man.
It's more my generation.
I think
They were rusty, and we had injuries.
Yeah,
It was
Harrington used to have them.
yeah.
Yep.
LCA used to have one too. I remember that was the one.
The old Harrington playground, which was essentially tetanus waiting to happen.
Yeah.
A lot of rust.
A lot of rust.
Now it's really nice. They used to have a slide there that was, at the time, seemed like it was 40 feet tall, but I think it's really 12. I think it's gone.
I remember the slide. I remember it well, Devin.
Ooh, snap right up the
Oh,
middle.
Can he get out here?
Stanley Pierre.
Nice tackle there.
Oh, that is clever. It's Stan. Oh, flag.
We have a flag for that tackle.
I
I'm
don't know. I
wondering.
thought I saw a flag. Looked like that guy threw something. I guess not.
Nope. Oh, it looks like he's signaling and play is on.
So we have to point out Stanley Pierre. He spells it Stan, and it's not Stanley L-Y. It's Stan and then the other name Lee, which I love.
Like it.
We got Kanye and Stan Lee on one team.
Listen,
This is
So-
fantastic.
there's something to be said for these rosters.
Yeah, Arlington's coming in hot with the names.
Just step it up here.
Callahan rolls left and he's going up the middle and he's short. Looks like he's at the 4-yard line.
Well, what Lexington didn't have in names, it came up with on defense.
Yes, that looked like that was a tackle by
Oh,
Mariano.
that was my son under the pile there that just hopped up.
Oh,
so
was it really?
That really
there
was.
we go.
There we go. Hudson Corpus there, number 56, hopping up off of the ground.
So I saw 54 and 56, so there we go. Well, hell of a tackle by your son.
Well, thank you. He knew I was announcing last week.
I was going to say, it's all the genetics.
He said, I know. I told him, I'm sorry, I've shortened your gene pool.
It's nature, not nurture. I'm a firm believer. Touchdown.
Nah, right in.
That was Stan Lee Pierre. This is an up and down game.
This really is. We've got some scoring happening here.
Yep. 21 to 19. Looking for the extra point, though. Arlington's had some trouble with the extra point. Someone's climbing a ladder right now. That's what that noise is.
That was good that you explained that. Just
Yeah, it sounded a little weird.
it does, like a
Yeah.
little bit. And the season's coming up with Halloween. You want to make sure folks know we're
I
not
don't
doing
want
anything.
them to be worried about me.
Looks like somebody's taking a timeout here. Is it Arlington? It looks like.
My guess is they're going to think about going for 2.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense. I mean, the score here, it's Lexington 21 and Arlington down by the 2 points, 19.
Yeah, I think they were lined. Did Arlington call the timeout or did Lexington?
I think Arlington. I was concerned with the ladder climbing, so I briefly looked
Yeah,
away. But I
yeah.
think I did turn back in time to see him pointing toward the Arlington sideline.
Well, because it looked like they had their kicking team out, so they must have changed their mind midway through.
These mind games, Devin. All right, it's a Belichick move.
Yeah, football is a game of intellect, not physical contact.
Very true. You know, you gotta let those rules work with you, not against you.
Dueling coaches. Wit versus wit. I will say, this first half, a lot of clock stoppage.
There is.
Yeah. Okay, they're going for it now. They're going for 2.
Yes, they are.
So the offense is all bunched up at the line of scrimmage. And the ball was snapped to Stan Lee again.
And I think
He
they
got
held him. They're signaling both.
Short.
He was short.
And somebody said he was in, and somebody said short.
And
so
it looks like the ref says he was short, so.
yeah, I mean, they ran the same exact play. It was the same play.
It was.
Direct snap to Stan Lee.
It was, and the defense read it this time.
The Lexington defensive line is playing very well. They're stopping most of the run.
Yeah, you know, you're right, Devin. You know, most of these Arlington points have kind of been somebody's gotten through the line and they're breakaways down the field.
Yeah,
so
it was 2 plays.
Yeah.
Really. And the kick return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they're
So
just these open field runs, and those are their points. So the defense on Lexington is
yeah, they're
doing
playing
pretty
very
well.
Yeah.
You know.
They've given up 2 long runs. Otherwise, it's been pretty much they've been stopping. You know, mostly Callahan. Callahan's done the majority of the work.
Yeah, he is.
So Arlington is set to kick the ball off, and Henry Burns here kicking, the tallest kicker I've ever seen in my life. Kicks it
He's
deep.
a boomer.
Wow.
A boomer.
Oh, get that ball. There we go.
Okay, and Hatfield's going to go
Hatfield
back
has
to
it.
get
He has
that.
some room,
And he's just going to get leveled right there.
yeah,
Yes.
24-yard line.
So I think there was just so much heat on that ball, I don't think he could catch it.
That thing was
That went
kicked
right through his
hard,
hands, and
yeah.
I mean through. Like
Yeah.
he might not have a couple of fingers. That was a hot ball coming through there.
Yeah, that thing was flying. That's what happens when your kicker's 6'7".
That had some power behind it.
Yeah. Well, Arlington defense is on the field. Here comes Lexington leaving the huddle. And let's see what they want to do here with less than 6 minutes remaining before halftime. Mabardi's back there with Hatfield directly behind him, waiting for the snap. Pitches it to Hatfield. Hatfield has space. He has room, and I think he's gone.
He's gonna got 2 guys to beat here, and up they get him.
Yeah.
They get him.
Big gain, though. Gain of 54, I believe.
I would think so. Yeah.
Yep, 54 on the nose.
You know,
I think I am terrible at math, so
I
that could
I
be.
just I agreed with you. I just is really what that was.
I would frankly not do that ever.
Good to know, though, right?
Yeah, I
She'll
think-
just agree. I'll just say this.
Maybe. Well, you know what? Let's not second guess my math now. Ball on the 40. Arlington's 40s. Again, back. We have Mabardi and Hatfield, and he rolls right this time, and he's looking to throw. And he threw it out of bounds.
You know, on that last run, Hatfield was coming up on those. He had 2 Arlington guys to look at, and I don't think he was frightened for a second. He was looking to make a move, and
yeah, frankly though, I think he was looking to make a move where if he had just kept running straight, he was faster than him.
Yeah.
I think he could have gotten between them.
I think you're right. There was a moment there.
Yeah,
I think all 3
yeah.
of them had a moment.
I thought he had it. They all kind of looked at each other. It was like an old Western.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very cinematic.
They had all drawn. All right. Still on Arlington's 40-yard line. There's snap, handoff.
In motion to 23 is that
Yeah.
Lucci, I think, and he'll
Yep.
almost get the first down here. He might be short.
Gain and 9. It looks like he's at the 31-yard line, so we're looking at a 3rd and 1, I believe.
That looked good. That was a nice fake handoff there.
I don't agree with the spot, but what do I know? If I were Lexington, I would actually just run the ball up the middle here. Nothing towards the edges.
Well, let's see if they agree with you, Devin.
Yep.
They're going to run right up. Oh,
And he
but
got stopped
Lombardi
short.
runs right into
Man,
some
he just
really
that was a lick.
big guy from Arlington.
Yeah, that was Brady Furtado, not to be confused with a frittata, which also can you eat those on your?
Those you can eat on
You
my.
get a
On,
lot
yes,
of egg.
those
A lot of
that's-
egg.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are good for you,
all right.
Devin. We're gonna. I'll take a frittata.
Yeah,
It doesn't need to be an apple.
I
I'll
would
take
take one
frittata.
right now. It's a little
Yeah.
chilly out.
Yeah.
That was, but Furtado with a very big hit there, and they're going. Oh, they gave him the first down. What?
Well, it looks like I don't know. My board here says 3 and 2.
They're giving it to him. They gave him the first down, and I
Well.
don't quite understand that, but I'll take it as a
Okay.
Lexington fan here.
Maybe it was forward progress, and then he kind of got stood up
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
pushed
say,
back.
the
So
forward progress was that guy hitting him to another planet.
yeah, I
That
will.
was a hell of a lick. But we'll take it. Lombardi takes the snap and he hands it to
Yeah, back
Hatfield
to Hatfield, who's dancing and on his feet still there.
to the 25-yard line on the breast cancer ribbon. He is tackled. Lexington is methodically marching down the field once again.
It looks like they're speaking a little bit more so, which
Yeah.
is nice to see. I think they're finding a rhythm here.
Yeah, if it weren't for the big plays of Arlington, the 3 big plays, they'd be blowing them out. 3 plays. All right, Lexington's about to take the snap at the 26-yard line. Barty back to ooh. He's running
Okay.
up the middle. He faked the
Nice.
lateral, and he's got it into the
If he can
touchdown.
dance it right into the end zone. There he goes.
Touchdown, Mabarty. Lexington's now at 27-19.
Very nice, and I'm going
That-
to shout out to Hudson because he had a good block, and
Oh,
we've
did
been talking
he?
about that. He goes, "You never mention me when I got a good block,
Oh.
Mom, and somebody makes a big play." And
Well, okay.
That
Well,
one, I'm
Hudson
gonna
with a
give him-
great block.
I want to give it to him.
You know, I am guilty of skill position watching, but that was the lateral there, the fake lateral.
Oh,
I
and
mean, and now we have
Arlington
an offside on the
Jumps
defense.
big time here. Wait, did it go through anyway? They're going to just take it?
I
How
think
does
he
that-
actually missed it, so they're going to kick it again.
No, well, he got a freebie.
Yep.
Well, it's interesting. When I'm calling the game and announcing here, I actually watch the game. It's nice when I'm just watching my son. I just look at the
Oh yeah.
the pack of people that just jump in the middle of the field on the line. So
Oh yeah. I mean,
this is a nice,
yes.
get
It's
to
a
watch.
reprieve from lineman technique.
Yeah,
Got it this
that's
time.
it. There we go.
Well, Arlington just gave us a point by jumping offside, so now it's 28 Lexington, 19 Arlington. The Spy Ponders are now down 9 points. And there's the new Minuteman mascot. I think he's, 2 years old?
Yeah, I think he was new last year.
It is. I want to know who got that job. That's a great job.
I think I might have some intel on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Only
Okay.
because I know when we were cleaning up last week and the mascot was in a bag.
Ah.
And
Okay.
I knew who the bag belonged to.
Well, is this privileged information? Are we
I
trying to
don't
keep
know.
this a secret? Well, maybe
I'm
we
not
shouldn't
sure.
blow their cover.
Right? There's always like a mystique around like who's the mascot.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have to think about it.
Yeah,
Like, let's
maybe
see.
keep it close. Keep it close to the vest there before we reveal the name. Maybe at the next Lexington home game, we can
Yeah.
find out who is, in fact, the Minuteman.
We could run a contest, Evan.
Ooh, I like that idea. Real guessing game.
Right?
I have nothing to give away, though. Absolutely nothing to give away.
Well, your uncle's got a bag of Kit Kats, so we can shake him down for a Kit
Yeah,
Kat.
I mean, what would you do for a... No, that's a Klondike. Either way, Arlington's taking the kickoff. It was a short kickoff. They're now
Yeah,
at the 36-yard line.
Both teams getting physical here on that kickoff,
they're
I
starting
see.
to not like each other.
Yeah, they are.
Little shoving. All right, well, yeah, Arlington, this is a back-and-forth game.
Yes, it is.
We're looking at a nice 56-34 game if it keeps up at this pace. I feel like 52 last week injured his shoulder. I saw him come off the field, and it looked like he had separated his shoulder or dislocated it.
Well, if he did, he's done a heck of a job of rehabbing
well,
himself
you
this
could
week.
see it taped up. It looked, from my untrained eye, the only medical knowledge I have is from reading journal articles my mother sends me via text message. At
There
7
you
in the
go.
morning.
Yeah.
That's about it. Timeout, I believe Arlington. Yep. They were not comfortable with the play they had just called 30 seconds before. So they are taking a timeout.
Well, they do have 3 minutes and 18 seconds here left in the half, and they probably want to capitalize on each of those seconds and get some points on before they.
That's true. How
Take
many
a break.
timeouts do high school teams get before
You know,
for each half?
we were talking about this last week. I think Terry was trying to tell us it was 5.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I was guessing 6 upstairs.
Were you?
Yeah, last week, guys, I was running a camera.
Oh.
Yeah, I decided to come down and join the party on the microphone.
The party likes you, Devin.
Oh, I appreciate it. I've never heard the phrase Devonshaw and party in the same sentence before.
Well, now you have, Devin. Now you have. Except at the party, we serve frittata and apples.
Yeah, this is my kind of party.
Right.
I like eggs and I like apples.
There we go.
That was a very long timeout. I
That
feel like
was
that was the
just-
extended timeout.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing there, Devin. It was a long.
Yeah.
Either that, or we're just perceiving time to be moving more slowly this evening.
I think it's because I want a hot dog.
And no matter how many times I try to sell you an apple,
Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice tackle.
that was hitting the backfield there.
Yeah, that was Bo Vernette. I believe it's Vernette. He's the team captain, or one of them. That was that, he said Adam Lee, I believe. Oh, Adam Lee, number
Was
19.
Was the
Okay,
ball carrier, I believe, for Arlington.
Okay. Yeah, Arlington has about 4 different running backs and the quarterback sitting behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Now they have wide receivers. There we go.
You know, every time you talk about their run game, they put some receivers out
I
there.
know,
on the
it's
end.
really... At least there's cameras to
Well,
back up my assertions.
They're not going to use them, and they're going to get brought down in the
that
backfield
was
there.
a loss of at least 5. Callahan.
That was, Justin Siri, I think, on the tackle there.
Oh. I should use the TV monitor. It's easier to see. I'm just staring off into the field.
Yeah, no, this is a much better view. It's nice if you can kind of get the full picture here,
Yeah,
and then
it's quite the luxury.
it's very helpful with trying to figure out who did what out there.
Yeah. And I want to say, LexMedia does such a fantastic job doing these broadcasts, and especially all these new graphics. This timeout thing, is this real?
Phenomenal. And honestly, I'll tell you, whoever was doing the camera last week had some fancy camera work.
That was me.
That was you, Devin.
I am a hell of a cameraman.
You really
Thank you.
showed us some stuff.
I love following. I love the camera so much because you can just zoom in as much as you can and follow as quick as you can.
You did a great job there, Devin.
Well, thank you.
Good. So again,
Wow.
with an extended kind of timeout here, I'm not
We
sure.
can keep talking about how good I am as a cameraman with all this time. Oh man, these are long timeouts. The timeouts are longer than the amount of time left on the clock.
Yeah, I think you could probably run over and get that hot dog and make it back on the next timeout.
I'm trying
Devin.
to beat the crowd. No, all right. Lexington's back in defense. It looks like Callahan. They have to 3rd and 15. They have a lot of yardage to make up here.
Hopefully, we'll put some pressure on, and they do, and they got him
He's
scrambling
rolling
out of
right.
the pocket.
He has some room, and he has nothing on the ball.
Throws it out of bounds.
He threw it to 5 Lexington defenders in front of them. That ball, that was a duck, as they say.
That was a duck. Out of
Yeah.
bounds. Got rid of it.
All right, so now Lexington's going to have the ball with 2:24 yet left, and I believe they haven't used one of their infinite timeouts that you get per half.
So that's at least another 12 minutes if they decide to use
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, exactly. So we have Henry Burns set to punt, and we have Hatfield set to return. Last time Burns kicked to Hatfield, it went through his hands. Blocked!
Blocked.
That was
What's
blocked.
happening? And
Lexington seems to have the ball, and that was blocked by Captain Justin Surrey.
that was fantastic.
Number 18 with the block. He got through and dove, tipped it, and did not make any contact with the punter. That was a really great play by number 18.
That really was. It seemed like nobody knew what to do there for a minute.
No, and he got the edge. Nobody touched him. I don't know how he did that. Or that was literally the worst thing that could have happened for Arlington right there.
I would say. And I think everybody was stunned. I don't think anyone thought to fall on the ball there.
Yeah, that.
And
I don't know if they saw it.
that might be true. That might be true. Sometimes,
'Cause you're
you're
not
out there, the ball is behind you. You don't know where it is all the time.
That actually happened last week. I remember the ball was under the offensive lineman.
That was under my son.
Oh, was it? Okay.
We talked a lot about that.
Oh,
Oh,
he's throwing it
Lombardi
deep
is
and he
airing this out, and it is
intercepted.
intercepted. That was a risky move right there
Yeah,
on the
yeah, 2
on the
minutes
play
left, they
call for
could've-
Lexington.
Threw it to Hatfield, and it was intercepted. Is he all right? He hurt? Nope. He's just upset.
He's just upset there. And he threw that into double coverage
Yeah,
there.
that was risky. I wouldn't have done that. I would have.
And Hatfield's a great running back, but he's not tall, so I don't know that I would
Yeah.
throw into heavy coverage.
Throwing the double coverage on Hatfield, who's listed at 5'7". Listed.
I always tell the truth on the roster, Devin. I don't know what you're implying there.
Ooh. That was, it's I always find it very risky when they run a draw play when they're standing in the end zone.
Yep, it is. There's some risky play calling here.
Yeah, yeah.
There is. Yes, that play last week, the ball was kicked from behind, went right under my son.
What I was saying is you just don't know the ball's there.
Yeah.
That's what happened to the entire Arlington team just now.
Yeah.
It happens. Especially when you're blocking. I mean, when you're blocking, you're focused
You're
on the guy
doing
in front of
something.
you. You're not waiting. You're not expecting the ball to be behind you.
And you don't have the luxury of this view that we have here,
No,
Devin.
we
It's
have-
very easy for us.
Ooh, ran up. Oh, yeah, there we go. Was that Stan Lee?
Could have been. Let's see who gets up here. No, that was
No.
their quarterback there.
That was Kanye.
Is it Kanye?
Kanye. I'm not going to start quoting Kanye lyrics yet. We have another
Yet.
timeout. Not yet.
Second half. We're going to reserve that for the second half.
Oh, yeah.
We have
I
another timeout. Is this on Arlington?
I think it was Lexington. I think Lexington's going to try to stop them here, get the punt, and see what they can do after a return. That would be my guess. I don't know why Arlington would want to call timeout right now. They're on their own 10-yard line.
And they don't seem to be, they're huddled up there together. They didn't run off to their sideline, so you're probably
Yeah.
right about that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see. So, here's Lexington cheerleaders. There we go.
They look nice and warm in their nice
Yeah,
warm-up suits
they're
there.
wearing warmer clothes than I am.
Yeah.
I was woefully underprepared for this
This
game.
is game number 2 for me today, Devin. I brought scarves and hats and gloves. I was ready. Good.
Ooh.
Arlington just not making it happen
No,
there.
Callahan
out to the 11.
rolled right, and he was tackled by all of the Lexington Minutemen. Timeout Lexington. They're wanting to get that ball back via punt.
I think the cold weather is becoming a little bit of a factor. I'm noticing the players getting up a little bit more slowly. I think those hits are feeling a little bit, harder as the weather gets a little bit cooler.
Oh, they sting. I don't like any contact when it's 50 or below.
Oh.
That's a rule of thumb of mine.
Yeah. Now,
50
Devin,
or above, I'll take a hit. but
Okay. Now, Devin, you played.
I played very little.
Uh-huh.
I was more of a baseball guy.
Okay.
I played my freshman year. I played linebacker and offensive line. Played tackle. I was not great. I was prone to injury.
Ah.
So
I think that goes with the territory on the line.
yeah, I tried not to practice too. I hated practice,
Yeah.
so I was injured constantly. I spent a lot of time with Eamon in the training
Oh,
room.
there you go. There's
Yeah.
a name that's very familiar to us,
Yeah,
parents of athletes in Lexington.
I was a big fan of STEM therapy.
Yeah.
I
Get
like.
to practice today because I gotta do my stim therapy. I'd love to join you,
Yeah.
but still be in the
I
trainer.
need a heat pad, guys. A little heat and stim.
Maybe a book.
I liked having the spasms happen from the stim.
Oh, yeah.
Very not good for you. But
Just
it
to
was
kind of watch it, see
yeah,
what's gonna happen next.
weird fascination.
Okay,
Ooh,
ball
he
gets
blocked it
snapped,
again. I
blocked.
think.
It's tipped up in the air, and it's gonna bounce out of bounds right about the 20.
So Lexington has
25.
blocked 2 punts within the 20-yard line of Arlington. Let's see if they can get one this time.
Yeah, let's see if they can convert this to points. They have got 57 seconds left before the half.
I think it was number 18 again too. I think it. I may be wrong.
That could be. Is that Justin Siri is one
Yeah,
of the team captains
He
there?
blocked the last one on
Yep.
the dive, and then this time it was the person coming from the outside left who jumped like he was trying to dunk a basketball and somehow got his left hand on it.
Again, cross sports, right? We want to.
Yeah. You can only imagine he's 6'2" if it was Siri. All right, well, let's see what Lexington can do here. He fakes the lateral, Mabardi, and he gains 2-3 yards maybe.
Okay, and they're going to hustle up here.
Trying to conserve their timeouts, I believe.
Okay, well, they're going to
So they're running a
hustle
hurry up
here.
Mabardi and Hatfield in the backfield. Mabardi's rolling right. He has him wide open.
But he doesn't take him, but he takes
still
somebody else.
Then he got a touchdown.
He didn't take 11. Who did he take there? Who's getting up with that ball?
Is it?
Oh, they just buried him.
Yeah, he was gone. So I think it's safe to say he was slightly shorter. But no, I thought he had.
That was great. Yeah, I thought he had 11 wide open there.
In the
I
end
thought that
zone, rolling right. But
was up number 10.
number 10? Okay.
Is that Orff? I'm making that up.
It is. It's Nick Orff. And there's
the
another
kick is
extra
up,
point.
and it is good.
So Lexington made up for their interception off the last block punt and scored a touchdown. It's now 35-19 Lexington over the Arlington Spy Ponders. 31 seconds left in the first half. Lexington is set to kick it off. Hopefully Arlington does not call any more timeouts.
Well, in this, we're just about coming up on the half, and
Yeah.
this is almost like a final score for
I
most
know.
high school games here.
Lexington's on pace for 70.
So we're running the score here,
Yep.
and we'll see if what happens here on the kickoff.
You do have to be careful, though, because Arlington's already brought one back.
They have. I think,
Yeah.
when they get some open field, they've got some fast players here, so Lexington's got to make sure they don't give them that open field and let these guys run if they want to hold them here before they head into the locker rooms at the half.
Exactly. Let's see what they do here.
You're only 31 seconds away from the hot dog, Devin.
I know. I believe last time it was Jean-Jacques who brought it back for the touchdown, so maybe kick it to the other side of the field.
Let's see what they come away with here. We've had some onside kicks before. Let's see what
Yeah,
we
that would
decide
be
to
a
do.
move.
Oh, we're
54
gonna boot
kicks it, and he avoided Jean-Jacques,
Oh, it is through his hands.
Through
he
his
does
hands,
field it.
and he
And
went
he
down.
falls.
15-yard
Slips at
line.
the 15.
If Arlington were smart here, they would not try to get down the field here. They should just go into the locker room, trailing by 16. That would be the smart move.
Well, I think they're going to try to get down the field in 26 seconds
You
and
think?
use those
You
extra
think?
7 timeouts that they
Yeah.
get in high school
I
football.
think we should petition to the what is it?
MIAA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
there we
I
go.
don't
They
know
nailed
what-
it.
Oh, okay. All right. They took a knee, and
And at the Dr. Harold Crum Field, We are about to enter halftime with Lexington up 35 over Arlington Spy Ponders, who have 19.
I'm Drew Brees of the New Orleans Saints, and I'm proud to wear pink as part of the NFL's A Crucial Catch campaign to help the American Cancer Society fight back against breast cancer. 1 in 2 women newly diagnosed with breast cancer turns to the American Cancer Society for support. That's why our work together is so important, because a world without breast cancer is a world with more birthdays. For more information, call us at 800-227-2345 or visit us online at cancer.org.
Well, welcome back to the second half of Lexington, the Lexington Minutemen versus the Arlington Spy Ponders. Right now, Lexington is leading 35-19. And there was an interesting thing that happened during halftime where Arlington did not get back to the field close to on time, so they've been assessed the 15-yard penalty to start the first half. The head referee and the coach of Arlington got in quite the little squabble on the sidelines. So right now, Lexington is going to start the half with very good field position at Arlington's 47-yard line.
So I was going to ask you there, Devin. So that penalty, was that assessed on the kickoff? They backed them up 15 yards.
Yeah,
okay.
they kicked from, I believe, the 10-yard line?
Yeah, they looked like they were back there. Okay.
Yeah, so now Lexington has great field position to start, and they already have a very large lead. So this is not the ideal way to start the half for Arlington if they had any hopes of coming back in this game. So let's see what Lexington's offense can do here. Mabardi's in the shotgun, ready to take the snap with Hatfield behind him. Hands it off to Hatfield up the middle, and he goes right, and he's got a first down. 12-yard carry for Hatfield to the right.
I think number 77 on Arlington actually threw him forward another 2 yards on that tackle. So
77 is a massive human being.
he's pretty big.
Wow.
It is my theory, Devin, that everybody who wears number 77 is
Big.
giant.
Yeah, humongous people.
Well, I'm told that if you have a double number, you're big. I think Arlington
that
just
makes
jumped
sense.
there, right?
He
Did we
jumped,
not?
but they didn't. He didn't make any contact, or we didn't hike the ball, so he has the
So
right to go back.
Okay.
So Mabardi and Hatfield again in the backfield. Let's see what kind of magic they can come up with here. Oh, we got a throw. Now he's rolling left.
Yeah, nice
He's going to try to
job.
throw it again. He's got him wide open, but
Oh.
he just missed him.
He did just miss him, and again, I'll point out that Hudson Corpus, you had the block there. You gave him some time. He feels that the skilled players get all the glory.
Yeah. Well, so, you know they do a lot. There's a flag though.
And I hope it's not on Hudson.
I don't think it is. It looked like a.
It could have
Well,
been.
is Hudson the center?
No.
Well, then we're in the clear here because
Okay.
I believe that was the center. I think it was the center. It looked
I'll
like.
give it center, but it could have been Hudson.
Yeah, you're taught to hold.
You're taught to hold.
Just
You
hide it well. Yeah, exactly. What's the saying? If they replayed every play, there's a hold on every play.
Yeah, I actually, I think I had that conversation this week. There's a hold on every single snap of the ball.
Oh yeah, you got it. Oh, offside. He was false start. Yikes, they didn't call it. All right.
Oh, maybe we got a freebie.
Oh, Mabardi's knee. That was gross. I don't know how his knee didn't just break. But that was a false start, or I guess maybe a procedure call on Hatfield, but they didn't call it. So Lexington lucked out there.
That they did. But no gain on that play
Nope, they
anyway.
lost a few. So now we're looking at what? 3rd and 25? 2nd and 25?
Well, it says 2nd and 25.
We've been a little ahead of the other booth all night, though. I don't want to toot our own horns
I
here,
know,
but we're good. They're not.
We're on it. It'd be great if they could actually hear our
Oh,
announcing simultaneously.
I'm going to clip everything we say that insults them. And send it their way.
Make a montage.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Run
We
to
get
the right.
around.
I
Here
think
it
he's
is.
got the
He's
first
got to cut
down.
up. There he goes. He's got to.
He's-
Oh,
oh,
my
he's got the
goodness.
corner.
Change of field.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Man, that is deflating for Arlington.
That was excellent. And is that Lucci again?
Yep.
That is Lucci. That was an excellent cutback.
Lucci.
Oh, but I see a flag here on the field. Is it
Ah,
coming back?
Probably a block in the back. Now, do they, on a play like this, see, this is what I think I didn't know from before. I think this is different than it is in the NFL. When there's a flag, like a block in the back, they assess the penalty from the spot of the foul, not the line of scrimmage.
Yes, I believe you're right about that,
So,
Devin. That,
I did not know that before. Oh, it was a hold. I didn't see a hold.
well, you know, but I do think you're right about that. There was a play against Concord Carlisle where they brought the ball right to the site of the block in the back.
Okay.
And
yeah.
so I do think you're right about that. But that is not the case here, looks like.
I am learning high school rules on the fly.
Yes. A variable.
But that is really unfortunate for Lucci because that
Good
was
pitch
a
out
hell
to
of a...
the
Oh, and
left, and here
Hatfield.
comes Hatfield. He's going to go up
Oh,
the
wow,
middle.
he's got
Almost
the
trips,
first down.
but he
He's got
doesn't.
the-
He's at the 30, 20. Push
Wow.
off and out of bounds about the 12-yard line there.
Another flag. Yikes. They are really slowing this game down with Laundry here. That was a bad call, but it looks like they called it at the 6-yard line.
Holding on Lexington.
Huge.
And then I'm not really sure what that hand motion is there.
Oh no, he's yelling at the coach, and that ref has been screaming at everybody.
Okay, so
He's-
he's having a tough day. Oh,
Look at him.
Okay, there are some exchanges happening between the Lexington sidelines and the head coach, or head ref. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, he got in an argument already with the Arlington coach, and now 8 minutes later, he's having a verbal altercation with Lexington's coach.
He is fired up, this guy. We're
Yeah,
gonna-
he's super excited to be outside in
Is.
striped outfit in
Is.
50-degree weather.
He had things to do.
That's actually what I plan on wearing later. This big ref outfit here. Gonna go see Beetlejuice. Ooh, Mabardi almost went down the backfield, and
Doesn't. He's
he's
still
on
on
his
his
feet
feet
still. You know, it is pretty impressive. Lexington has gotten a first down twice on 2nd and 20.
And very long.
Yeah, and, even after that hold, they had the first down, which I still don't get. I don't get how that works.
You know, there's been a few calls
That's
here
happened
where
twice.
I don't know if the yardage is added. And again, maybe it's because the rules are a little bit different in
Yeah.
high school and then in the NFL. But it'll be interesting to watch some of the replays
I'm
here.
gonna go read about the rules because that's
Yeah.
confusing to me. But regardless, Mabardi in the shotgun, ready to take the snap, just outside of the red zone. He rolls right. He's looking to throw. He has no. Ooh, he has a nah.
He's gonna keep
Risky
it.
throw, and he's got the first down.
Oh, he stays in there for a little dance on the sideline.
Looks like he was out at the 9-yard line after the little pirouette.
It was a fancy pants move
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah, he's on the 9. They're in the red zone.
And there was no flag on
No
that play.
Wow. No flag. All right, Lexington now at the 9-yard line. They're up 35-19. Mabardi's in the shotgun with Hatfield next to him. Let's see what Lexington plans to do here. They
Now
got an
it's encroached.
offsides on the defense. And Arlington has a penalty called against them.
So it's all fair.
Yeah. 5 yards versus 40.
It's a tough, field position to
I mean,
take
it's
a
the
penalty.
toughest first 4 minutes of a half after Arlington Arlington showed up 15 minutes late to get to the field. Yeah, that was our banner. Excuse that. Mabardi's in the... What is happening? Mabardi's in the shotgun, looking left.
Oh,
Got him.
Oh,
Oh.
that was some good defense.
Nice
He had
play.
a couple of receivers open there.
I think that may have been Henry Burns, number 14, their punter, wide receiver, and defensive back, tipping the throw by Mabardi out of bounds. Babardi had a wide open receiver for just an instant, and missed him.
I think further down the line in the season, maybe they'll connect on some of those.
Oh
but,
yeah, no,
still,
I'm sure.
Still a young team, still trying to figure that out.
I mean,
he had a
yeah.
couple of seconds of a window there.
Yeah,
for
but that was a tight window. That's a tough one.
But he was open.
Yeah, and Mabardi wasn't even playing quarterback until he takes it up the
Yeah.
middle though, and he's got a touchdown.
Oh, he
And
somersaults
a
his
flip.
way in. Yes.
That
Nicely
was
done.
a nice run. He identified the hole and took the contact. So Lexington has 41 points less than 5 minutes into the third quarter. This has been an impressive showing for the offense. They're getting huge chunk running plays, and they also had the deep pass for a touchdown earlier in the game. It's an all-around show. Babardi's having a great game. And they got the extra point, so it is now 42-19 Lexington.
Excellent. And it seems like, they've made some changes here in positions and who's playing where. I think word on the street was they're a little concerned about going into that to make sure everybody knew what they were doing, their new assignments, and it seems like they do.
Yeah, I would say this is a rather large improvement over last week in terms of the effectiveness of the offense. And the defense, frankly, is playing really well. Again, as we said earlier, it's been really just 2 big plays on offense, and they had the touchdown return on the kickoff. So the defense is having a big game. The defensive line specifically is making a lot of stops at the line of scrimmage. There's just been those 2 very long runs. So Lexington's set to kick off to Arlington, who's looking to they need the score.
They do.
They have to score here.
We got a lot of football game left, and we got a pretty high score here for a game.
I mean, Lexington at least. It was close for a while, but now, I mean, this is, what is it, 23?
We're checking that math again, Devin.
Yeah.
Yes, it is 23. But it's interesting. Last week, Lexington came out very strong, and halfway through the second quarter, it was back and forth, and then it went the other way for Lexington.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're on the other side of that swing this week.
Yeah, exactly. And Lexington chose to squib it down the field. Arlington has the ball, and he looks like he ran into his own guy and fell over.
Yeah.
That's not ideal.
Yeah, he didn't feel that too well, and maybe picked up 3 yards on that.
So you just don't know what's coming behind you. If it's the ball or a human being. 65 was just standing there and doing his own thing, and he got run over by his own guy. So Arlington is starting at the 28-yard line. And I guess we can call this a bunch formation.
Yeah. With the bunch crunch. I like it.
Yeah, and he's, oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Number 8 again, Tyler Callahan, up the middle. This time he brings the ball all the way to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and they're lucky they got him that time.
That was a 15-yard carry. Again, he's been pretty good at running up the middle here. So again, in this formation, it's been interesting. They've been hiking it to all fumble. Ball's on the ground. Lexington's got it.
Wow.
Yep.
Recovery numbers. Oh, I almost had it.
I think it was 56.
56. That is Hudson Corpus.
Oh, yeah. There we go. There you go.
All right, now I'm never saying his name again. That's it. Nicely done. Nicely done.
I was serving it up for you.
I know. It went off the edge of my screen. I couldn't see.
The ball was snapped right into the ground. It's tough to see, too, because they have 2 wide receivers and a running back in a circle behind the offensive line. So the only way you see the football is if you see it skip on the ground. So, and somehow your son was not blocked. He had a beeline right to the football.
He does. Yeah, I will give him that. There's a lot of things that he struggles with, but swimming through there and getting through is that's his thing. So I'll let him have it.
He did it again. What is he doing?
Oh,
I don't want to be critical, but Hatfield has now done that 3 times. But that was the first time they called him on it. he's excited. I guess he's excitable.
He is actually.
Yeah.
He is excitable.
I don't know if it's the QB is changing the snap cadence, but it looks like they're taking him out of the game. So,
Okay.
maybe they don't want another one of those.
Well, nobody's talking to him right now on the sideline.
You know what I think it is? I think they're up a lot, and they don't want to get him hurt.
Yep.
All right, we got to run up the middle, and another huge. That was a 14-yard carry by Mabardi up the middle. At this point, it's looking like clock running time. This is run that clock. Oh yeah. I mean, they're getting chunk plays after chunk plays, and that was a bad spot for Lexington. That should have been 2nd and 2. But, alas.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah,
Kevin.
I know. And did they take? Is Mabardi out now?
No,
he's
he's there.
Oh, and Hatfield's back in too, so I don't know.
Hatfield's back in.
And Hatfield's
He's
to the
gonna
left.
Run up the left there for definitely got a first down, and then some.
The positive about having two very effective runners between quarterback and running back is when it's snapped to the quarterback, if he could fake the run, and then they have this really fun-looking handoff play where they run the opposite directions. And the D-line, they have no idea what to do there.
Yeah, right at the end of last week's game, I think they stuck them both in the backfield and tried to work that out, and it was a little bit too late to find the rhythm, but this week they seem to have figured it out.
Yeah. Clearly. All right, let's see what happens here for Lexington. 1st and 10 at the 23 yard? I can't tell. Hands it off to Hatfield. He's up the middle, and he's... Oh, they're going to flag that? Nope.
Okay.
Down at the 5-yard line. That was close on that block. And the clock... Oh, no, here we go. Here's the clock. All right. 1st and goal for Lexington at the 5-yard line. I can't quite figure out what's happening here. The ref is talking to number 18.
I'm standing around again. Yeah. A lot of discussion in this game.
All right, here we go. That was a big tackle.
Well, it was a big tackle. I kind of lost it on the fake there, but
yeah. Lost, I think, 2 yards. I don't know why. What is happening? Our camera's going crazy.
Oh, we're moving over to the Arlington cheerleaders.
Yep. Quick moves here. Yep, there we go. All right, Mabardi is in shotgun with Hatfield next to him. 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. I kind of want to see a fade. See if they let him throw a fade.
Well,
Nope, he's running, and he's got to the 3-yard line.
Yeah, looks like he's in there. They're
All
just going
right.
to punch in some safety points here, and then maybe they'll try some experimental plays.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well start at this point. You can already see that this tandem runs well. You might as well start seeing if Mabardi can throw the ball well, specifically in the red area. Last time, if you get work like that, he just missed the receiver in the back of the end zone. Get some practice for the closer games.
Yeah, I agree. Had a couple of receivers in the end zone there. He could have connected.
Well, 3rd and... I don't know how it's 3rd and 6 on the 5-yard line, but hey.
Pitch it out to Hatfield, who will
in. Touchdown.
Run it in for a touchdown from the 3-yard line.
So now it's 49 Lexington, 19 Arlington. with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Lexington's looking to get to 49 points here. Excuse me, I said 49 before.
Yes, we're still.
You know what? The kicker's so automatic.
Yeah,
I'm
you're just
adding
giving it
it
to
in
him.
there.
But you know what happens when you give it to him, Devin? Then you
Can't
kinda,
assume.
You can't assume.
Mama taught me, don't assume.
Let's see what happens here. Oh,
He's got it.
and just like that, it's now 49.
We got a 30-point ball game on our hands. A real regular old barn burner.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
I never knew what that meant, really. I don't know.
don't think it. I think it means a close game.
Yeah.
I'm being sarcastic. But this is good for Lexington. After last week's game, they really needed to come out, put some points on the board, and get a win. I mean, 0-4, you might as well blow the team out and get a win.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think they really, like I said, they've struggled with the new team and the new coach, and they've got some talented players out there and a talented coach, and it was really just kind of learning everything. And I'm not upset with the score.
Not at all.
For them.
And it's not like Arlington has one of these games on their side. They beat a team 48-12 game 1 of the season. So,
wow.
Yeah. So Arlington's no slouch here. So, let's see what happens here. There's still time left, but 30 points in the quarter and some change is tough to do. Another quasi-squid kick.
Yeah, still doesn't feel it very cleanly, and it looks like they're going to tackle him right where he touched it there, about the 23 or 4 yard line.
Strategy's working for him.
Yes, it is.
Getting the no returns. After that one return for touchdown, they've really gone to this.
Yeah, that's probably a.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that, Devin, but yeah, that's wow.
But there was.
That's why I'm not the coach.
There was the one ball kicked out of bounds. So when you do something like this, it's risky though, because it can go out of bounds and get the penalty called on you. That's actually what happened. They kicked it out of bounds, right, and then they returned it on the very next play.
Yes, that's true. And we've seen our share of penalties.
Yes.
Throughout this game this evening.
I mean, the refs are always looking for that LexMedia camera time.
Oh my goodness!
What a play by number 18, Siri.
He came jumping across there for a sack.
I want to make an iPhone joke, but I'm not going to because I'm sure he gets it all the time.
He was so upset when his whole family was so upset.
Why did Apple do this to us?
I don't know.
All right, well, that was a tackle, a loss for 5, and here comes Callahan, who gets drilled. Oh, that wasn't Callahan.
No, I think it was.
That was Kanye.
Was it?
Kanye Tuda.
Well, you know what? Maybe I'm confusing.
Number 9, Callahan's 8, Kanye's 9.
Okay.
All right, can I start breaking out the Kanye lyrics?
No,
Okay.
no, yes, absolutely.
Okay, all right.
I think we said second half. You were good to go.
3rd and 5. Here goes Callahan running to the right, and he got some room, but he was tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 2 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Let's see what Arlington does, because frankly, they need to score here. It looks like they shorted them a yard based. Maybe I was right. Looks like 4th and 2. Scoreboard says 3. Don't trust them.
They rounded up, Devin.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
rounded up.
Well, for Lexington, not for Arlington. They are punting. I mean, it would be a tough time to go for it, but
their line is very close together here, and just.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've already had 2 blocked punts, so maybe they should spread out a bit.
Okay, here we go again.
Burns.
All right, he
got
gets it away. Back.
Return it. There we go. He's got some room here.
Hatfield.
Up the middle. He's
gone. I think if he's got one more guy to beat down the sideline here, he's going in the end zone.
He got to the 10.
Got to the 10. Hatfield almost runs it back.
I don't want to state the obvious, but they should have gone for it because now the ball's at the 10 and not the 15. Arlington has had a lot of trouble punting the ball today. That's a 50-yard return, almost a touchdown, and 2 blocked punts in their own red zone. So I would say you should go for it for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, now Lexington's about to get to, I'm assuming, a touchdown here. They've been very successful in the red zone. And they have a new QB in and a new running back. Aiden Lynch is playing quarterback
All right. He will hand it off,
to Reese Scarborough.
and Reese will get knocked up off his feet down there about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Yeah, and that was after a bobble in the backfield. He still had enough space to get all the way.
Yeah, that wasn't a clean handoff. So you got a new
Nope.
quarterback and a new running back, but they held on to it.
You know, I don't want to say it, but Arlington maybe should have stayed in the locker room.
Well, I don't know what they were doing all that extra time, but
Well, they definitely weren't teaching them how to punt. All right, the snap, the touchdown.
Aiden Lynch is going to walk into the
He
end
walked.
zone untouched.
I don't know how you walk in untouched on the 2-yard line, but we just saw it.
Yes, we
Nobody
did.
was within a reaching distance.
And that's exciting for Aiden Lynch coming in off of the bench as the backup quarterback to
Oh,
score
really?
tonight.
Yep, sophomore, big future. And he still has to stay out there to hold the kick.
No rest.
You think when you become the quarterback, you don't have to hold the kick anymore.
Yeah, well, you know, no.
It's a tough skill. All right, Lexington's up 56-19 with 16 seconds left in the third quarter at Dr. Harold Crum Field. You know, whenever I say that, for some reason, I want to say Memorial Field. Harold Crum Memorial Field.
Okay.
I don't know why. I think they should rename it for my sake.
Well, is Harold Crum still with us?
I
Because
would
if he
assume
is,
not. You
and
don't
then
want to
you-
memorialize a living human being?
you know, and I have to say I don't know the history on it, and
Yeah, I have no idea who Harold Crum is.
we were discussing this because we just got the new scoreboard, and I thought maybe they would rededicate the field to Coach Ty.
That's true. That would
Um,
actually, yeah, that seems apropos.
And I thought it was interesting that they kept it Dr. Harold Crum.
Harold Crum must have some deep pockets.
He must.
Well, the new scoreboard looks nice. Those lights are great. I could tell you the score from the parking lot.
Yeah.
All right, the kickoff to Arlington is coming, and ooh, in the end zone. Oh, let it go. Jeez, kneel on
Yeah.
it. There we go.
Okay. So I think-
Jean Jacques was really looking to return that thing. Well, Arlington has some work to do here.
They do.
Yeah.
16 seconds to go in the third quarter
Yeah.
of this football game.
Yeah,
Devin.
and they actually stopped the clock for some reason.
Yeah.
And the veteran of 20 years in the Lexington booth,
Look at him. He doesn't miss a trick.
he dances and he drinks soda.
I know the soda's got to go.
Oh, well, here we go. A run to the right, and we got a gain of 6 yards. Is the ball out?
Oh, no, there's no.
See, a lot of Lexington players started diving on the ground. That's usually a sign of a fumble. But we are at the end of the third quarter, again at Dr. Harold Crum Field. Lexington's up 56-19 over the Arlington Spy Ponders.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
All right, welcome back. It's the start of the fourth quarter, and Arlington is on their own 25-yard line to start the quarter. I think they still have Callahan in the game. He ran up the middle for a 2-yard gain and took quite the lick from your son.
Nice.
Yeah, he made a nice tackle there.
Yeah, I'm excited for him. He seems to be having a pretty good game today, but you know, they all do.
Yeah.
They all seem to be having a good game.
This has been a great all-around game for Lexington. Their defense, again, as we've said a few times, has been great, except for the exception being 2 large plays and the kick return. Otherwise, they've pretty much kept Arlington at bay. And I can tell Callahan's a good QB. He's been moving the ball, and it looks, there's a handoff on a sweep. Got the first down.
Jammed up there.
They got down to the 38-yard line, though. That was a deceptively long run.
That was.
That
He
did not
kinda-
look like a big gain, and all of a sudden he's at the 38.
Yeah, he found a little bit of a hole, and then you know, again, they almost into the secondary there, and they kind of shut him down, which is great. You don't want him getting into the open field.
A fake sweep. Callahan keeps it, runs up the middle, gains 6 yards.
Maybe 6 on that. Yep.
Maybe 7. They're at the 45.
They're pretty liberal with the spotting.
Yeah. And the clock is running, ladies and
That was a
gentlemen.
liberal spot.
Yes, it was.
That is a liberal spot.
That's the you're down 56-19 spot.
That is
Yeah.
probably true.
Arlington has some points to score, so as many yards as they can get per play will help. And they are in the formation where there are people trying to get sweeps, there are fakes, there's everything. There was a direct snap to the running back. Number 5 is running right up the middle on the direct snap. He gets to Lexington's 31-yard line. I believe that was Adam Lee from Arlington. No, it wasn't. Was it number 5? Was it Stanley Pierre?
I was going to say, not to be confused with Stan
Lee.
Lee Pierre.
As the temperature gets colder and colder by the second, the clock continues to run, thank goodness. And Arlington that was a sweep to number 19. That was Adam Lee.
Not going anywhere.
Adam Lee ran left, gained 2 yards after Lexington's defensive lineman made the stop. That was a gang tackle. There's now 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Arlington's on Lexington's 30-yard line. That was fancy. That was fancy.
They got some plays.
Yeah, that was
happen.
a smart play.
And
Number
here's
9's
your
going to go
guy,
into the end
Kanye.
zone.
Yeah.
Kanye with the touchdown. Through the wire to the end zone. Oh, man, that was a fancy play. That's the kind of play you want to replay for. The QB got the direct snap, did a spin move. The clock is running. Arlington's down 31 points. But that was a really great play, and Kanye took it to the end zone. And they got the 2 points here.
And he's going to get it.
Callahan got into the end zone. Well, now it's only a 29-point deficit.
You know, I like to say never say never. So
I'm a very negative person. I would say downright offensively negative. So
I don't know. I always say third quarter, 3-28. Words to live by at my house. Here we see Siri with his helmet out. He needs a break. He has had a great game, and he's looking like he's working hard.
Everybody in the starting lineup deserves a break. We have new kick returners for Lexington. And I just want to announce now to the entire crew that I will not be helping clean up.
Just in case.
That's just for my producer if he hears this. All right, we're going to get an onside kick here. Lexington's not ready for it, which is
Oh, they're gonna.
Oh, now they have the whole field. Ooh, nice tackle
That was a nice tackle
by the
wrapped up.
kicker. The kicker made the tackle. I believe that was Adam Lee, number 14. Or no, that was Henry Burns. Excuse me. Henry Burns kicked it off with the squib kick, and then got all the way down the field and made the tackle on Ryan Atkins, the Lexington return man. He's not technically the return man. He was in front of the return man, but the ball was kicked to him.
Well, yes, I think he was the one who wound up with the ball. We'll call it that.
The quasi-onside kick ended up in Ryan Atkins' hands, where he was tackled by the punter of Arlington.
Okay.
Now we have a handoff up the middle and a loss of a yard, I believe. And we're down to 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. This one's flying by.
This quarter is accelerated.
Yes.
Good, and we get some substitutions coming on the field for Arlington.
Yep. Snap the ball, Lexington, and you got a penalty.
They're
right.
waiting for them. They're polite.
Yeah. I feel like that's very anti-Lexington historically.
Yeah.
Waiting for the opponent to show up.
Right?
That's not Paul Revere-esque, if you ask me.
That's true. I feel like we're the sneaky ones. We hide.
Yes. And Lexington looks to the sideline to see what the play call is.
It's nice to see some of the guys that don't normally get in the game getting a couple of snaps now.
They go to practice every day and work hard, and they finally get to get on the field. Lynch takes the snap. They didn't call the penalty. Ooh.
He hands it off.
Yeah, that was the handoff up the middle. Number 21 with the carry. That's Hanbury? Sophomore Ahmad Hanbury. We have some sophomores in the game, ladies and gentlemen. This is a preview of Lexington's future. Mass exodus.
Changing of the guard here for Lexington.
75 does not know what to do.
Nope. He's looking.
That's a lot of linemen on the field. He needs to get off of it. There are two of them.
Yeah, there are too many folks going on there.
Yeah, that's what happens when you do too many substitutions.
Okay, I don't know what.
A punt.
We're kicking the ball away here. Got it.
All right, I lost track of the downs, to be honest with you.
Oh, there was a lot to look at with all the substitutions.
I got a little distracted by the people running it on and off the field. Well, wait, what?
All right. Are we gonna have some more conversation?
I was just slightly confused because it's Quartus. Is that how you say it, Mariano Quartus?
No, I don't know.
I feel like he was punting, but he just downed the ball. Maybe he was doing kickoffs?
No, you know what? I don't think he was doing kickoffs.
I think he was punting the entire game, and he just downed the ball. All right,
well. No, Devin, you would know. I think you would.
I've stopped paying attention. The handoff on the sweep, a gain of liberally 5 yards.
Sure.
We are at 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And I believe that's wide shot time, Terry. 56-27 Lexington with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Callahan's looking for the snap in what is literally a bunch formation. If that's a timeout, timeout Lexington.
Okay.
Do they actually they have to stop the clock on a timeout, huh?
I think that's why they call it a timeout.
Yeah, but why did they call a timeout? Now that's the real question.
Well, here's the thing. It looks like you've got a lot of new personnel on the field for Lexington, and they may not know what
to
they're
do.
doing.
Yeah, that could be it.
We got sidetracked with all
Yeah.
those substitutions. I'm not sure if they have the right positions in there, and maybe they don't know the
Probably
plays.
not.
So I think they wanted just to have a, because you want to make sure that if you're in the game, you're getting every
Yeah,
snap is
that's true.
an
So
opportunity,
It's
right?
a learning experience,
So
too.
I think we're going to learn a little bit here. I want to make sure that they learning right.
Yes. And has... What? This formation by Arlington is just...
It's very interesting. It's
Yeah.
curious. It's very curious.
Ooh, what a tackle. The handoff was to Stanley Pierre. And the tackle was... who was that? That was... oh, man, that is the last name I'm not even going to attempt.
What number was that? Oh, yeah.
Cruikshank?
Yes.
Well,
Crookshank.
Crookshank. Well, that was a hell of a tackle.
Oh, there was some movement there, but I think they're going to let it go on the
Yeah,
line.
and that's
then
my dude Stanley.
is that Stanley or Kanye there?
It's Stanley
I'll
Pierre.
believe you. That's your
Yeah.
guy. I know.
Stanley and Kanye, the backfield. We have 1 minute and 44 seconds remaining. Lexington's up 56-27. The ball's on the 39-yard line. Arlington is taking some time to call the right play. They're again in the, I don't know what to call it,
it's a
real
very-
bunch.
It's a real bunched up
And
line, I'll
it's
tell
a
you.
sweep to number
It's a sweep.
19, who's kind of got the edge, but then
Oh.
slipped and was tackled by the head. That was, I would say, a legitimate tackle by the head. I don't know.
I think he had him by the
Yeah.
shoulders, but then the head went with it.
Yeah, okay. We'll give him that. First down for Arlington with 53, 52, 51 seconds left. Now I'm wondering if Arlington's just going to try to let this go.
I don't know. I think you got 2 plays left here.
2 plays if they want them. I would throw the ball. I don't know why they're not doing that. I mean, the clock's running regardless.
Yeah.
Stanley Pierre gets a
Oh,
yard
it's
on the
in a
carry.
lot of traffic and a lot of pile pushing. And,
Oh, yeah. This is getting...
that was a hard fought yard and a half
Yep.
there.
And I believe this is the ball game. Lexington has won the game 56-27.
Yep, that's going to count down here with
Yep.
3 seconds to go. And time expires here.
Well, that is a big win for Lexington, the first win of the season. A win 56-27 against the Arlington Spy Ponders at Dr. Harold Crum Memorial Field. Memorial! No! Harold Crum
Dr.
Field.
Crum, we're very sorry.
Well, this is LexMedia. My name's Devin Shaw,
And I'm Ann Rollins.
and thank you for watching on LexMedia. We'll see you next game.